I've already done my skincare. I put on the Clarins Double Serum, which I love. So I'm going in with the Supergoop Glow Screen Golden Hour. And this is going to be like my sunscreen and primer. For foundation today, I'm going to use the Lancome Care and Glow because I want my complexion to be really natural today. Hadn't decided how I want to do my makeup, but most likely it's going to be simple. And Golden Hour gives you like a golden glow, and I do want to go for like ultra bronzy skin today, like bronzed bombshell. So we're gonna go to a really nice restaurant today that I've never been to called Georgia James. Last night I was just looking for restaurants for us to go to, and I just googled Houston restaurants, and it was like one of the first that popped up, and I've never even heard of it before. So the menu looked really good. They have vegan options for misters, so Georgia James it is. So I'm going in with Contemplative State from MAC. The paint pot for my fine lines, y'all. I haven't used my LED mask in months. Ever since the beginning of a little bit after the beginning of the year, I would say the end of January, maybe beginning of February, I started getting my facials every 3 weeks, and periodically she does chemical peels, and I didn't want to mix the two, even though she didn't say that I had to do one or the other. Since she had been throwing so many chemical peels in there, they haven't been that abrasive. I've been kind of leaving the mask alone, the LED mask alone, until I was done with that. And I noticed like you have to keep using it or you start seeing those smile lines again, because my smile lines were like, girl, really going away to the point I didn't have to do anything like this. So probably within the next 2 weeks I'll start back using it because I really liked having like that smooth area right there. So this helps with the creasing, by the way. Laura Mercier Loose Translucent Powder. I feel like it doesn't really matter what powder you use on this step, as long as it's a loose setting powder. And just lock it in before we go in with the foundation so it doesn't move. Now I said we're going to play music, and I thought this was going to be a silent video, but I feel like some of these steps you guys need to know, especially if you want like a super bronzy look, like summertime is coming up, you know. So this is the e.l.f. Halo Glow Liquid Filter, and this one's in the shade, what color is this? 6. So this one's in 6, and if you know about the e.l.f. Halo Glow, it has like a glow in there. There's like undertones of like glowy reflex. It gives you like a bronzy complexion. It comes in different shades, I think all the way to like 8 or 10. And this is a little red, slightly deep, but not really too deep. And I'm just gonna use this on the perimeter of my face. I'm gonna use it as a foundation, but only on the perimeter. And this is gonna really help with that, creating that bronzy look. I'm gonna use the majority of BK Beauty brushes today. Y'all, their brushes or their site-wide is 20% off for the next week, I want to say. So be sure to check out the site. I'll put the discount code right there because I think you need a discount code to shop it. This is the BK Beauty 115 brush. It's like their in-between foundation brush. My favorite is their 101. I have a couple, but they're dirty, and it's like almost twice this size. But this one's good if you like more like a medium size. Some of the best quality brushes out there, by the way. This Halo Glow just melts into the skin. See how it gives you that bronzy glow? And on top of that Golden Hour from Supergoop, everything's gonna just give glowy. Oh, it's so early, it's like 8 o'clock in the morning. But we have to take care of some business before we go eat. So we have to start the day super early. Mr. went to drop the kids off at school. So I'm like, it takes me so long to get ready. Let me go ahead and start now. I'm excited for this restaurant, y'all. That menu just looked phenomenal. And the ambiance looked really nice too. Hadn't figured out what I'm gonna wear, so that's another reason why I want to start early, but it's probably just gonna be like a bodycon type dress where I can just throw on a dress and some shoes and go. Make it easy. Okay, so let's do the Lancome Care & Glow, my favorite. This gives more of like a natural complexion, and I feel like some of the goldenness will peep through with this as well. This one's in the shade 355. I also have 350, which I can get away with, but it's a little light. So I'm just gonna use one pump. Look how small one pump is. And I'm just gonna distribute this one pump, like blend it and just put it in between the areas that I didn't put the e.l.f. Halo Glow.
So in love in your face when I broke it off, bitter taste and a broken heart for not calling it off before. Was I late? Was I such a dog for inviting you to my place, getting naked and going off? I think about it often, like what could it have been like? Somebody asked on the last video why I don't really put foundation on my nose, and she said she noticed that a lot of other makeup artists or YouTubers, maybe, I don't know, don't put makeup on their nose. It's like there's a couple places on your face, if you apply product, it just gives heavy, and I think the nose is one of them, and the forehead. And for me personally, I don't need coverage here because my nose is pretty clear, so I usually just go over my nose with what's left on the brush, and I don't really put product on the nose. And I try to do the same thing with the forehead, although I did use the e.l.f. Halo Glow. I just sort of use what's left over from the Lancome to sort of add on the forehead because I don't need the coverage there. And thick product or too much foundation on the forehead just gives really unnatural and cakey. You may be able to get away with it on like pictures or video, but trust me, in person it just gives way too makeup-y. So this is the Nikki La Rose N17 brush, and I love to use this to blend under eye. It's dual-sided, so you can use one side for cream, one side for powder, but so good. I took this to the wedding with me. This is my second one now. This is the new one, so I'm happy to finally have two, because I find myself using my puff more than this because I only have one. Well, I only had one of these. Love how this brush almost like lightly feathers into the under eye and fine lines. And you just need a super light hand, like it just blends with no effort. I wanted to do a video on like makeup techniques, tools, or either makeup products like to make your life easier. And I was debating, should it be like a makeup for beginners video, or just like techniques and tools to make like your makeup life easier or something. Y'all, I have some good tips out of the box. Like, I was thinking about things that I do and use that I never talk about because it's just like so second nature to me, but other people may know nothing about, you know? So let me know if you'd be interested in something like that. And do you think it should be like makeup for beginners, or like maybe tips and tricks to make your makeup life easier? I don't know what that should be called. So this BK Beauty brush, and that Nikki La Rose brush is a BK Beauty brush too as well, the dual-sided one. But the next brush is a smaller version of the foundation brush I use. This one's the 109, so the 115 and the 109. And so I'm gonna use the 109 for the contour. Say has a liquid, like contour liquid bronzer called the Dew Bronze. That would have been perfect to do for this because it would have added with more of that glow. But as you can see, the glow still shows through that Tarte contour one that I just used. The reason why I use the Tarte one instead of Say is because the Tarte one delivers more pigment. The Say one is on the sheer side. I like it too, but this is not a sheer makeup look, and I feel like the Dew Bronze is more for like when I'm going for like less coverage than what I have now. This is giving full coverage today.
Okay, let's spray it down and then lock it in with powder. The Day Glow Highlighting Balm from Merit, and let me swatch it for you. So it definitely gives like golden, perfect for this type of a look. They're taking the trash out. The trash people are here, so hopefully that's not too loud. They should be done in a second, but I'm gonna apply this like before I set with powder, just to like the highest points, like around and like a C. I'm just gonna take my foundation brush and just lightly tap the edges of it. Merit has some really good summertime well, anytime, but for me, those summertime lightweight, minimal complexion products, glowy products, just products to make your skin look very healthy. I want to use the Ami Colé Skin Melt because I don't want it to look super heavy, like a heavy makeup look. And this is just very lightweight and melts right into the skin. So let's make sure we don't have any creasing under eye first. The products that I'm using today for this glowy look, even if you have oily skin, you could use these products and get a glowy look, and it'd be long lasting as well, especially if you spray in between powders. I would just use a better primer. Like I use the Supergoop as a primer. You should probably use the Danessa Myricks Yummy Skin Balm Universal. They never take this long to do the trash. That's crazy. Only because I'm filming, right? I want to try a new product, y'all, but I am kind of scared. But it says glow, so it's making me want to try it. I picked this up when it came out at the beginning of the year. This is the e.l.f. Halo Glow Powder Filter. I want to, but I'm scared. It says create the soft focus effect of a social filter with this pressed finishing powder. The ultra fine formula helps blur the appearance of skin, reduces shine, and sets the makeup. So I thought this was going to be like a glowy powder, but it's just more so like blurs the skin. This color seemed like the best color. This is Tan Warm. Ooh, it had a puff that just fell on the floor, but look, it has a nice mirror in here. I know this looks kind of light, but when I found it in the store, it really did look like the best match. The one deeper than that looked too deep, but I could be wrong, y'all. Let's try a little bit. This one's the BK Beauty 111. So use this more so like a powder brush or bronzer. The shape of it makes it great for like bronzer. I touched it with the brush. It got quite a bit of kick up immediately. So it's really powdery. So tap it off and let's try it here. Okay, not bad. Here. It does blur because this is where I saw the most open pores. I would be open to trying a deeper color though. I got everything one hopes for, everything one wishes for. It's on the matte side. Head, food on my plate, a warm bed, a shoulder to cry when I'm sad. My signs are vital, my blood is red when I'm not bad. It still lets a little bit of my glow show through from the other products. And I'm sort of stamping it in because on the back of the package it said use a puff to sort of stamp it in. So I'm just kind of stamping it in instead of like circling it in. But yeah, I could stand to go one shade deeper, but in the pan that one shade deeper kind of looked too deep. But I'm not crazy about how it looks in here. Something a little clay-like in there, but it's not terrible. Absolute New York Pro Bronzer in the shade Dark. And I want this to be sort of blown out. This gives a beautiful glow, like glowy, glowy. This is the Angie Hot and Flashy from BK Beauty. The A507 brush, really good for bronzer, especially if you want to just sort of like diffused. And I'm gonna just be kind of liberal with this. And this is pretty much where the color on my face is gonna come from. Beautiful sun-kissed glow.
Your body need a heartbeat, yeah. Same way you gotta sneak to Arby's. Honestly, if I be honest, I want you. If you do one favor, just stay with me. I don't usually need nobody, but lately I've been on my own too long and deep, baby. Deep inside, I need your company. So many things that you do right, you like. Walking on the beach.
My favorite all over blending brushes for the lid. It's on the large side, so I like this for like when I'm doing just one all over color or just like a crease color only. This is BK Beauty 212 brush.
If you do one favor, just stay with me. I don't usually need nobody, but lately I've been on my own too long and deep, baby. Deep inside, I need your company. One favor, you make me one favor, one favor. One favor, you make me one favor, I need ya, yeah.
This is the Sephora collection 98 brush in my Charlotte Tilbury hairbrush flawless finish.
But up in your jeans like a spine. One ice up your neck like a frostbite. Put the icicle right on your tongue ring. Lollipop, you want something sweet from me, the already drops. Then you lock me like the cops. Shoot out when she turn it round back way. White rum shots, weed and snacks. Couple brownies in the back. Pretty dolly but she don't want Molly. Just me and you. Out on the scene and I K-I-S-S-I-N-G. Girl, me and you. Out on the yacht and a S-E-X. All night girl, picture me and you. Out on the yacht and a K-I-S-S-I-N-G. Girl, me.
Trying to get a little light, but this is the dress from H&M. Some non-West single sole sandals. And then I'm just doing my envelope bag, toiletry bag from Louis Vuitton. Body cream from Patrick Ta because it makes a great base for my fragrance combo today, which is Baccarat Extrait mixed with Tom Ford Lost Cherry Balm combo and perfect for the occasion. Okay, y'all, let's go.
Girl, don't need nobody else. We don't need nobody else, baby. Don't need nobody else.
Okay, y'all, so we've made it here to Georgia James. This area, I'm surprised I've never been here before. There's a lot of different restaurants here that I haven't went to. So we're definitely gonna be checking these out over the next few weeks. Let me show y'all the area.
Open the yacht and a SCX1N19HD. Slow motion, love motion. You got me, girl. You got me. Slow motion, love motion. You got me, yeah. You got me.
Hello, good. And lunch was pretty good. I got the braised short rib, which was delicious. I feel like I'm lopsided, y'all. If I am, I'm sorry about that. I'm still learning this camera. It was good. It was tasty. It was fall off the bone tender, really good. And it was served with mashed potatoes. So that was delicious. Before that, my appetizer was, y'all know how I love oysters Rockefeller. If you've been around for a while and you go eat with me via these vlogs, I love oysters Rockefeller. They had something on the menu called crab Rockefeller, where it was like crab meat with the fixings on top, like the spinach and cheese and the seasonings on top. And it was okay. Like, I wish it was a little bit more crab forward. I didn't get a lot of the crab flavoring. I guess that's what. Sorry, y'all. This camera has a mind of its own. But I didn't get a lot of the actual crab flavor. It tastes like something else. And it was like sort of tart, like there was lemon in it, and I wasn't crazy about it. So I would rate the crab Rockefeller like a 7 out of 10. And they gave us champagne to celebrate, you know, us just getting married. And then I got an espresso martini, which was made really good. They did a good job on the martini. Now, Mr. ended up getting something off the menu that the chef made for him, which was like a vegetable medley. That was really good. I tasted it. And then we also got Brussels sprouts, I think like braised Brussels sprouts, or roasted Brussels sprouts, which was really, really good. No meat products in it, so he was able to eat that too. So overall, I would rate the food at that restaurant like an 8.5 out of 10, and like the ambiance and just the level of how nice the restaurant was, I would give it strong 9.5, like a 9.5. Really, really nice. I do recommend it. So we're headed to Victoria's Secret right now because I got this in the mail. So Bombshell has a getaway collection. They have Bombshell Santorini, Bombshell Saint-Tropez, and Bombshell Amalfi. Doesn't this kind of remind you of the Kayali set that had the different summertime sets last spring? So I'm gonna go in here and check it out, see what they smell like. The Santorini one, I could be wrong, but when I got my Victoria's Secret perfumes for Christmas that Mr. got me, when I went in the store to look around after the fact, I saw one, a Bombshell, that looked like it was either blue like this or green, and it smelled amazing. But they were all sold out, and they were even sold out online. And I'm wondering if this is it and they brought it back. I'm not sure. But let's go in Victoria's Secret and see what the new collection smells like.
Yeah.
at home. Victoria's Secret has some really cute stuff in there. I had no idea that they had the cutest purses, for one. Really cute stuff. And there were a couple of perfumes in there like new that I hadn't seen before. But the new collection I did pick up in travel, and we're gonna do like a first impression of those. But I went to Ulta yesterday because I needed my purple shampoo and conditioner. And I saw that it was on sale. I've been out of it for like a month or two, and it's expensive, but it was on sale 2 for $55. If the sale is still going on now, so if you have blonde hair, I do recommend the Pureology Strength Cure Blonde. It's the purple shampoo and conditioner. Y'all, this is the best. All purple shampoo and conditioner is not built alike. Some of them don't eliminate as much yellow or brassiness as others, and I find myself going back to this to get the yellow out of my hair because it seems stronger than the other ones to me. Like, it makes your hair a little bit whiter. Really, really good. So 2 for $55 wasn't bad. So I picked these up. And also, About Face has launched some new lip products. So I got the Light Lock lip gloss. It's just a clear one. And they have some new matte lippies, like new matte lipsticks. And I think they had like 6 different colors. But I have About Face PR on the way. So I just decided to get the clear one and see what that's about. We're going to be trying this out on the next Trying New Makeup video. And same About Face cute packaging. Like, I love how they do their packaging. Very recognizable. So cute. So pick that up. And the most exciting thing and the last thing I picked up is from Ulta's, look, I want to call it Ulta Collection because I'm used to saying Sephora Collection. It's Ulta's brand. I really don't know what you call it because they put the sticker on top of the brand name, which they really shouldn't do that, especially since we're not super familiar with the brand. But it's their lip gloss in the shade Orion, and it's super glittery, y'all. Really glittery. Let me open it up. Okay, the doe foot is a decent size. I like larger, but it's not bad. And I swatched it in the store. It's like super glittery, almost chunky. So we'll see how this looks on. We'll try this out really soon. Matter of fact, let me put a little bit on now. Let's see. I don't know if y'all can see it. I can't. Feels gritty and kind of a little chunky. So probably when I go back to edit, I can see how it looks because right now I really can't see much. Feels a little cooling. So I don't know if this is a plumping. They're $12. These are $12 and the About Face lip gloss is $15. Got my latest scent box order. So let's open this up. And the fragrance I got this month is Creed Love in White. Look at this. Look at the pastels. So cute. I'm not a huge fan of Creed fragrances. They're so complex. They're kind of like over my head, but I know people love Creed. Fresh flowers in the garden. So fresh and flowery. You have to really like super fresh florals, y'all. So this is really not, I would have to like super sweeten this up. Very literal. Like an actual garden. So definitely not my favorite. But I wanted to try it out. Victoria's Secret. So I got the whole collection in a travel size and they had a sale, buy 2 travel, get 1 free. So we only had to pay for these 2, which were like $20 each. They also gave me this coupon where I get $20 off of a $50 purchase. And I also get a free full-size mist or lotion starting on May the 7th through the 20th. So this is really nice. I have a Victoria's Secret gift card still from Christmas. So I'm going to use this on the 7th. I'll have to put this in my calendar. I'll go ahead and put the notes on the screen. Oh, they have the notes on the box. Yes, I love when they do that. So this first one is Bombshell Saint Tropez. So Saint-Tropez has Pink Pineapple, Coastal Peony, and Radiant Musk. Smells like coconutty, beachy, definitely gives summertime, and floral. Really floral and coconutty. Kind of sweet, but not crazy sweet. It's nice though. The yellow one is Bombshell Almafi. This one has Sunkissed Tangerine, Coastal Peony, and Solar Driftwood. This one's brighter. It has like a more citrusy touch to it. Kind of floral. It's nice and really fresh, almost like a lemon peel, like the tangerine, not a lemon peel, but like an orange peel a little bit. It smells like tangerine for sure. It also gives summertime like that. So far, the first two definitely have the same vibes. The last one is Bombshell Santorini. And Santorini has Ocean Breeze, Coastal Peony, and Salted Vanilla. Definitely smell the salted vanilla. The Ocean Breeze is in the background. And a little bit of floral. This is nice too. In order to tell my favorite, y'all, I would have to try these separately on skin, to be honest. I want to say this one is my favorite. When I smelled it in store, I felt like the yellow one was my favorite, and then the pink, and then this. But now actually spraying it on this, the blue one seems like my favorite. So if I spray it on skin, it might give me something different. So once I try it on skin, I'll have to keep you guys posted. But I think they're worth going in store and checking them out. Okay, y'all, so I'm back. A couple packages came in. So I have this huge box from Amazon. Now, this is something that I ordered. And this is heavy, so maybe I made a mistake on this. So I told you guys, if y'all saw one of my tutorials about how when I did my makeup out of town, I couldn't see. It was a struggle. And so I wanted to get a portable mirror that has lights on it, which I do have two that are smaller that I got from like Shein or something, like this size. But I wanted something a lot bigger, but I didn't think about the weight of it, and this feels real heavy. But let's go ahead and open it up. Okay, it's not that heavy, but it is kind of heavy, but it's not crazy heavy. But this is the size of it, so you guys can see. So I think I can pack this. My suitcase is pretty big, and I did want it to be like big. Like I didn't even want it to be half this size. I wanted it big. So it's the stand that's heavy. It's a significant weight on the stand, and you have to screw it to this stand. And then it comes with a magnified mirror that you could just stick on there. Then you plug it in, and it's not rechargeable, which is fine because I have devices that I take with me out of town to plug in my devices. So I'll let you guys know how it works out because I have an enormous suitcase. Lights up, so that's a LED light all the way around, and then you can make it bright or dim right there, and you can make it like warm light, cool light, natural light. So I'll probably be filming out of town, and you guys can see this in action. I got a couple of PR boxes in that I just picked up from the P.O. box, and this one is from Belief Korean Hydration Must-Haves, and this is the Hydrate Hydration Set that comes with the Aqua Bomb cream, a sunscreen, a toner, and a Aqua Bomb eye cream. So that's it, and thank you, Belief, for sending this over. It's a value of $59. The cost is $38, and it says only available at Sephora. I got another package from Sigma Beauty, and I do have a discount code with them, so I'll put the code across the screen for you guys. This is so pretty. Look at this, y'all. How nice. So, new Spectrum eyeshadow palette available May 13th at sigmabeauty.com. How beautiful. She looks so pretty. And here's the packaging. There's the palette, and it comes with two brushes, Sigma Spectrum, and it has all the shades on the back. Oh my goodness, y'all, the most beautiful browns and earth tones, and then look at the shimmers. I don't know if these shimmers are picking up on, yeah, you can see it. Look at those. gorgeous. And then it has a nice size mirror at the top. So wow, these are some beautiful shimmers. So we're going to dig into this on our next makeup tutorial. And then it comes with a blending brush and a flat shader brush. So thank you, Sigma Beauty, for sending that over. And that's it, y'all. So that's it for today's video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Everything I used or mentioned in today's video, I'll have in the description box or right there on that YouTube shopping tab. So be sure to check that out. If you're new here, welcome. I'd love for you to come join the family by hitting the subscribe button. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.
'Cause I've been where you are. Got to step to show me love. 'Cause too fresh with the scars.